good show tonight. Good show. Good show.
I think so.
Medium to small build.
Medium to build-wise, but guest-wise, this guy wrote a book.
No, this guy's a huge talent.
This guy's on Amazon, and they don't just let anyone be on Amazon.
No, I tried to be on Amazon, and they said no.
He has a Facebook like page.
Is that right?
For his book, Places Up Here.
Places up where?
Up here.
Where is here?
Not down there, I'll tell you. But they don't just give...
I should hope so.
They don't just give like pages to everybody.
No, unless you pay for them.
I knew a guy tried to get
Mark
a like...
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he tried to get a like page, and he died, Ruds.
Zuckerberg?
No.
Okay.
But, Christian Julal, he's on the show. He wrote Places Up Here.
Who? Oh, you mean author C.A. Jalal?
Yeah, C.A.
Is it Jalal or is it Jalal?
That's the thing. I need to ask him, do I say Christian Julal? Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Julal. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Anthony Julal. He's like a Rubik's Cube in a little man.
We talked about Christian. We talked about the background.
Talking about
what you're wearing. It's good.
We successfully pulled off that this is not the first recording of an episode in season 2.
That's true.
Oh!
Man, is there anything Ethan Hawke can't do? Act, sing, be socially acceptable to society in any sort of way, shape, or form.
Need a moment? Try the chocolate caramel and fresh cookie crunch of Twix.
Fuck you.
Chew it over with Twix, and also try Twix PB.
All right. Welcome back to Foley's After Midnight. My guest tonight is the soon-to-be famous author of a book called Places Up Here. It can be found on Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, the dancer, the author, my friend, Christian Julal. Christian, come on.
Good. Long time watcher, first time being here.
Well, long time. We haven't been on that long, so I don't know.
Well, it feels long to me.
You were probably watching...
Most things are in a blur.
Like the Honey Boo Boos or something on the Learning Channel.
You do have that resemblance.
Well, I get that a lot. And you know what? I cherish it. All press is good press, I guess. Well, I'm going to get right to it. A book. When did this even start cooking up in your brain?
I honestly don't know. At some point last year, I just decided to write for fun, and then eventually I just kept on writing, and then a book formed.
Yeah, I mean, we've known each other for quite some time, and I didn't even know writing was in your blood, in your brain.
It wasn't. My teachers thought I was mentally handicapped when it came to writing.
Whoa.
No lie, that was actually the term used.
Special.
No.
They said. Oh, okay. Well,
it was in my report card. She got fired later.
Oh, okay.
But that's what was used.
Turns out she wasn't a teacher at all.
No, I don't know who that lady was. She told me to sit down and write, and then she had her hands in weird places. On you or not? That's neither here nor there. And she was neither there nor here either. So, but getting back on track. So Places Up Here. What exactly is this book about? It's about a guy who he finishes school. He doesn't know what he wants to do with himself, so he leaves, quits his job, and decides to move in the city to find himself. But he realizes that you don't find yourself, you create yourself. And the next door neighbor of the woman he meets is basically his mentor and puts him on all these crazy adventures. And at first he's annoyed with her, but then they become close friends, and he learns a lot through the process. And he realizes, you don't find yourself, you create yourself. It's funny, it's dramatic, it combines elements of comedy and drama.
Now this is like a fiction?
It is fiction. It has no resemblance to anyone I know.
Is it set in an actual city, or?
It's a fictional city, but I allude to various real cities throughout so that the reader doesn't know exactly where it's located.
So this is set in Gotham or
It could be.
Metropolis.
It's completely up to the reader. It's a generic, big metropolitan city.
Is this a Batman book?
It could be. I haven't decided yet.
For inspiration or even basis or anything, was the main character based off you or somebody you know?
Not me. I kind of just looked at the people our age in general, like a very general scope of the people that I know, and basically took little parts of everyone I know and made all the characters. There's 4 main characters in the story, and I'd like to think each character has a little bit of someone I know.
You need to quote that.
That should be in the book.
Any good quotes in this book?
The end of the line. That's about the girl that he meets.
Oh, she may be daring, wild, ridiculous even, but maybe that's what I need. A little ridiculous. I like that.
Thank you.
And that's all you. You wrote this.
I wrote it all.
If I could pick, because I've read this cover to cover.
Of course,
if I could pick
naturally.
a favorite passage, I would say, you must have really loved my pancake. You practically swallowed it whole. And that's actually the quote I first saw. And I'm so happy it was. Now, let's talk about that pancake. Is that an actual pancake?
That was an actual pancake. It alludes to different metaphors. You'll understand. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, of course I do. You swallow my pancake whole. Right?
Everyone knows that.
Is that a sex thing?
It can be.
Can we say that on the show? Sex? We're allowed to say sex, right?
No, we can't.
Not banned.
We're live, actually.
Oh shit.
You gotta say fun monkey times.
Fun monkey times. Everyone knows that's a fun monkey times metaphor.
I've swallowed a pancake or 2 in my time.
Oh, I know you have.
Yes.
I've seen it. Fun monkey times. I know that's a sex thing, though. Yeah, I'm going to get a copy for myself, and I'm definitely going to get you to sign it.
Thank you.
But so let's talk about, as long as I can remember, Hollywood, all they got going for them right now is remakes and movies based off books or comics. If Places Up Here were a movie, who's playing these characters?
That's a tough one, actually. See, I purposely didn't give races to any of my characters because I didn't know who could play them if it was ever a movie.
That's smart.
So I just made them all like neutral.
That'd be interesting for a director to
yeah, so you can interpret it in any way you want.
Yeah.
But there's a guy friend that he meets in the novel who's like the funny guy, who's kind of like, he's smart but he's kind of a clown at the same time. His name's Kevin. I imagine that was like Chris Pratt or someone like that. Like some of that.
I'm not even lying. That's literally who I had ready.
That's who you had.
Yes.
A fat Chris Pratt?
It fits.
A Guardians of the Galaxy Chris Pratt?
No, it can't be Guardians of the Galaxy. It has to be a little, like an in-between of Fat and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Classic.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So kind of Seth Rogen, but not too Seth Rogen that he's just being Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, around 40-year-old virgin before he just let himself go.
Yes. So, like early, because we still want to go with like the age you were talking about. So like a young Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Miles Teller, you know who that is?
Yeah, you know what? Miles Teller could play that kind of role too as well.
Okay.
It's that sort of goofball role that can also be inspirational at times.
I can't wait to actually read it again, because like I said, I've already read it.
I trust you.
But I think it's going to be a hit. Is there like any dragons or vampires in this? Because those are really in right now.
Maybe in his head, because the entire time he's narrating his story to somebody. So he kind of goes off on like little fantasies and daydreams at times. Nothing too crazy, but
like I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but if you're going to do like Places Up Here again, like the sequel, throwing a dragon and a vampire, like
there might be. I don't know about vampires. I'm not a fan of those. But dragons, that could work. I can see that happening.
But I mean, like
it makes sense too.
It's like even combine them, like a dragpire.
A dragpire?
You know what?
That sounds.
I'm going to take that idea because the book's just writing itself. I got it.
What about
you
a vampon?
A vampon?
Vampon? That sounds. What is all that? That sounds sexual.
Like a vampire vampon.
Dragpire, vampon. That all sounds sexual to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you're not feeling too you down there,
how about you write
throw
that
on
book?
a drampon.
Especially if you want somebody to eat your pancake.
Well,
bringing it back. I like that.
As I said, the book writes itself. But we're gonna get back to more of that vampons and dragpires and pancakes and stuff. But believe it or not, we have to take a commercial break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got some money this season, and we actually have
That's good. I'm glad you're coming into it.
Well,
you're doing well for yourself. I'm proud of you.
Well, we try.
And it's a video.
Hey.
Okay, way to double our salary, but we'll talk about that later. We'll be right back before it's midnight.
Allow me to introduce myself, Spidey. I'm the Scorpion.
And they call me the Rhino.
Really? Really? Did you guys put any effort into your shticks? You just dress like a scorpion and you're the scorpion. You dress like a rhino and you're the rhino. What next? Hey, Vulture?
I'll show myself out.
Where's the creativity? You! What's your name again?
Well, it's Mysterio.
Mysterio. Now there's a name. I bet you thought long and hard about that name.
Well, yes, actually.
Take a lesson, people. Now here is a respectable villain.
Well, thank you, Spider-Man. I can't tell you how much it means to have your approval.
Psych!
Actually, have you ever seen? You know what that's from, though, right? Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Rebel Without a Cause?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So in one of the lines, he goes, oh, like, he looks at the stars. He says, oh, you know, you've been somewhere when you've been up there, kind of thing, right? So it's a play off words of that. It's saying you don't have to be anywhere because you're here. Your place is up here.
Oh my God.
It's a play off words of it.
Christian.
It makes more sense when you read it in the book.
Christian.
This is the deepest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
And he's seen some deep things, like vampires and dragpires and stuff. Pancakes.
Yeah,
anyway.
I once dated a vampire.
that was a great line that you just picked out, though. You swallowed it whole.
I'm so glad that was the one. Anyway, we've been back for like a good couple minutes.
What's going on?
But we're getting way off track. This is really strong. It's 8%.
That's good. I haven't drank in about 2 years, so this is nice.
Hey, I heard last time you puked blood, so let's hope we get a night just like that. So
you don't give me enough credit, though.
For?
I slapped a basketball out of a man's hand and called him a bitch before.
And
don't forget
that was so intense, your mind was just like...
I couldn't handle it.
I am the greatest.
I did it, and I was like, I'm not ready, and then I just threw it.
So you did this. What else you got going on? You still doing the dancing thing? Or?
I took a break from dancing. I went to teachers college at U of T. I got my degree there. I did an internship at our old high school. So that was fun. Taught drama there. Wasn't qualified, but I did it anyway. That's always good. But yeah.
Chalk it up to experience?
Yeah, just winging it as I go.
So with the dancing, so would you refer to yourself as a break dancer, or you do more than just that?
I was a hip-hop dancer. So I did hip-hop choreography. I did like the popping, which is all this stuff, right?
You were damn good, man.
Thank you.
I remember when you first said you were going into that, like, you're like, I want to learn to dance, I want to be a dancer. And
yeah.
Won't lie, some of us were like, what the hell's he talking about?
No, it's true. Honestly, I just jumped in kind of thing.
But you did it, you were fantastic, and then I assume at some point you were like, I'm going to write a book, and people were like, what is he doing now? What is wrong with this guy?
I get really
and you did
enthusiastic of just different things. I go through weird phases. Writing is something I always loved, but I just didn't pursue it because I didn't think I was good enough. But yeah, dancing was just one of those things that I saw it and I was like, I want to do it. And yeah.
But your dance crew, the Geek Freaks?
Geek Freaks, actually, yeah, they're still doing it big. They're actually more into production now, so they've been hosting shows. Right now they're in Vancouver. They're doing a bunch of shows in Vancouver. They were in New York previously, so they're traveling all over North America doing a lot of different shows.
Okay.
They did things with Busta Rhymes and T-Pain and all these people. So.
But you're like taking a break from them, or are you still?
Well, I still hang out with them, but I haven't been performing with them because I've been focusing more on the writing and teaching.
Okay, that's where you can be found nowadays.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I'm just gonna say, places up here. You can find it on Amazon. I'm definitely gonna pick up my own copy.
Like it on Facebook.
Yeah, you have like a page for it?
I have a Facebook page for it.
Fantastic.
I need the likes. Well, I'll do anything for a like.
I seen it.
That was a weird look.
He'll eat your pancake.
We can edit that look out. I don't know.
He'll eat your pancake.
I will eat your pancake.
It's in the book. I'm not.
Like it on Facebook. I will eat your pancake.
Is the next step you gonna be? It's gonna be you dancing while you're writing a new book, like just constantly.
That could be a thing. I could do it on the show. I could write a book on your show.
While dancing.
While dancing. Eating a pancake.
Eating a pancake, and we'll bring out a little trampoline. It'll be amazing.
Trampoline. Can we get some vampons in here too? I don't know.
We're gonna need them for cushioning.
Cushioning, of course.
I mean, I wish that was the game I had prepared for you, but it's not. I do have a game for you.
You have a game, okay.
Yes. So I understand that you're a big fan of The Hobbit.
I am a huge fan of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Lord of the Rings and such. Now, I have some Hobbit trivia for you.
I've been drinking.
Here's the thing. So you've seen the Hobbit movie.
I don't like the movies that much, actually.
But you've seen it.
I have seen it.
Just this quiz just on the first movie. I wanted to keep it,
I like the books better.
a lot. I believe you. Just a lob toss.
Okay.
Really, I could give this quiz to anyone.
See, I sat up. That's my competitive nature.
Getting ready?
That's
Okay.
it.
So this is just about The Hobbit, the first movie, An Unexpected Journey.
Okay.
Okay. First question. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Rivendell dinner scene, does Dwalin grab his salad with his left hand or his right hand?
Are you kidding me?
I thought you liked that.
No?
I watched the movie once. I've read the book like 10 times. I
Knowing-
know they didn't say this in the book.
Knowing,
pretty sure they did.
that they probably
Okay.
did, knowing the way
I'm
he
gonna
writes
go
his book.
with the left hand.
Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
I'm sorry, it's his
The
right hand.
Oh.
His giant right hand. That's okay. There's 5 questions. All right?
I can come back. I can come back.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
Next.
do this. We'll do this.
Next question. Thorin has a belt crossing over his chest. Does it cross from his right shoulder to his left hip, or his left shoulder to his right hip?
Left shoulder. Okay, so he has a belt crossed from his right shoulder to his left hip.
There's one belt going that way or that way.
It would be from his right shoulder to his left hip.
And I'm sure it was in the book, right?
No,
absolutely.
it wasn't in the book.
105.
But I'm gonna go with that.
So your answer's right to left?
Right to left.
The answer is right shoulder to left hip.
I knew it because you'd have to pull up the sword.
He's as surprised
That's how
as
I
you are.
did
He's
it.
like, oh.
He'd have to pull up the sword, and he uses his right hand.
What? Good lord. Well
Deduction.
done.
I'm like Sherlock Holmes right here.
All right, the third question. While trying to escape the goblin cave, the dwarves use a giant log to knock goblins off a bridge. How many goblins do they knock off on their fourth and final swing? 4, 5, 6, or there was no fourth swing? And I know that's in the book. I have no idea.
Escape from the goblin cave.
They're running across a bridge and they sweep goblins off of it. How many do they knock off on their fourth and final
They use
swing?
like a ladder to do that?
No, they knock
No,
off
no.
a part of the bridge.
Oh.
Now, was there a fourth swing? If there was, how many did they knock off?
I can't say shit, can I?
Oh, well, we're live, but
You need to say Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter, damn it.
We're on-
Fluffernutter, I'm gonna go with... There was no fourth swing.
is that your final answer?
Yep.
I believe the picture will show it was 6. Those 6, in fact. I watched the video 7 times to make sure there was 6. That's okay.
I honestly thought it was just this. That's it. And it stopped.
They do that, and then they do like fourth and final. They do 4 times. And I can only make out how many dwarves on the fourth swing. That's why I chose.
Ask me other things. I can give you the entire history of Gondolin.
Oh, you want some real knowledge?
I want some real-
Next question. Here we go. As Bilbo is hiding from Gollum with the ring, Gollum hides as he hears Gandalf and the dwarves running by. Which dwarf is last to run by? You wanted real knowledge?
Oh, it's the one. It's the
Yeah,
one
but they
with the
don't
dope
say-
mustache.
It's the short one.
Here's your hint.
The one who loves pancakes.
Oin.
Was that?
Oin?
I didn't get a word of that. It's
Oin.
Oin?
Oin.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
The answer is Bomber.
Fuck, the fat one. I should have known he was like me.
Bomber.
Damn it.
I gave you a hint. The one who loves pancakes. Although I'm sure they all love pancakes. Who doesn't love eating pancakes?
All dwarves love pancakes. That's common knowledge.
I think this might be the final question. How many? You got 1 out of 5 so far?
He's batting less than 500.
Okay. Well, next question. Who wins the battle between the stone giants? The left giant or the right giant?
I saw this movie once.
A true fan would know. It was
I'm a
in
fan
the
of the
book.
books.
I'm sure that much detail is in the book.
We will look
Where
up the
is
book
it?
right now.
They don't go.
And the right
It was
giant.
specifically the left one that won. I don't think they say that, but I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with left.
Left is your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is... How the hell do I know, Christian? How the hell would I know that? They're stone giants. They look exactly the same. You think I stay up all night wondering which stone giant won? Do you? I'm just trying to make my way in this world just like you. I'm out there every day just trying to stand up and be counted, all right? They're stone giants. They look the same.
Look, I can see from the picture it was the left one. You couldn't even just give me that one?
Really?
You couldn't even just give me that
That's
one.
going to be your excuse.
That's my excuse. I can see from the picture, right goddamn there, that the left one is throwing a rock at the right one's face. He's saying, eat my pancake, motherfucker.
Christian Julal.
I'm getting fed up because
The answer is... There was a third giant from the left. He won. Congratulations, Christian, you won.
Woo!
My thought process was, if he gets less than half, he wins. If you got more than half right, I would have been very disappointed. So I'm glad you did as well bad as you did.
I think it would have been more sad if you had knocked off every question perfectly. Oh, it was the left giant. Oh, it was the right.
Oh, right to left. Oh, it was Bomber. Bomber, that fat ass. It was Bomber.
I should have known that one. That one I should have known that his fat ass would be lagging
He was
behind.
the fattest one. But either way, we got to end it there. Thank you again so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
I'll plug it again. Places up here. You can find it on Amazon. I can't wait to get my own copy and get you to sign it. Thank you again for being on the show. And yeah, that's it for Foley's at Midnight. We'll see you next time. Fantastic.
That was really good.
It was
awesome.
So this went so well.
That was fucking hilarious. I was dying. I can't believe you guys got like the worst questions that I would know. I know everything about Lord of the Rings. I can give you the entire history. I told you of Gondolin. I can give you the elves. I can tell you exactly how many times Fingolfin stabbed fucking Melkor. I can recite the sonnet. I can tell you the Valar, and I can't even tell you this.